Well, Charles, the 2023 season has begun. How are you doing, firstly? How was your winter, and how refreshed, motivated are you feeling as we start this season?
Was good. I spent a lot of time training, a bit of time relaxing too, which was
Good.
which was good after a tiring season last year. But fully motivated and really happy to have been back in the car yesterday and to be back in the car again today.
So, talking of the car then for this season, how was it yesterday? I know it's early days and I know the run programme perhaps didn't allow the car to be at full stretch, but how was the feeling, and are you generally positive about the next 3 days?
Yeah, I think we are all happy because the data matched with what we had back at the factory, which is a really important first thing for the first day. So that was our main point of focus, to try and put the car in different scenarios and in different configurations and understand whether everything matched, which was the case. So that was important. Now we'll focus a bit more on the setup side of it, try to extract a little bit of performance. Obviously not showing everything because it's only testing, but that is why it is very, very important for us to focus on ourselves, because no teams will really show their full potential here. We don't know how much they have left to show, so we'll just focus on ourselves, try to get the best feeling out of these 3 test days, and be as ready as possible for next week.
It's all a game, isn't it? Everyone putting their cards close to their chest. Reliability yesterday was generally good. Reliability, one of the issues that plagued you guys last season. How relieved are you to see that the car got through day one okay, and how hopeful are you that will continue?
I am hopeful, not just because we had a good day yesterday, because to be honest, last year we had a very clean 3 days of testing reliability-wise, but mostly because I know how much work there has been made. It has been done by the engineers back at Maranello during the winter test, and also for all the development that they've done. So on that, I'm confident I will be better this year.
And is Carlos very much agreeing with how you're feeling in the car and the feedback that you're giving the team?
Yes. Well, for now, again, we haven't focused too much on the setup side of it, on the feeling on the car, but mostly on correlating. So on that, it's more the engineers to speak than we do, but we have the same feeling about it.
And I know you aren't looking at other teams, you're focusing within at the moment. It's only day 2 of the season. I have to ask about Max Verstappen, 157 laps yesterday, and he's looking comfortable and confident. That Red Bull looking ominous at the top of the timing sheets. How much of an eye have you put on that, and what are your thoughts?
Oh, for now, we are really not focusing on that, because we had, I think, very different programs yesterday. We are happy with what we have done. We have no idea how much fuel they have in the car. We have no idea how much they are pushing their engine. So there are so many questions. So we don't focus on that. We focus on ourselves. Let's see if we manage to understand a bit more in the next few days. But we are just focusing on ourselves.
It's just testing. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Charles. Mike, here we are, start of the 23 season. We've had a day and a half of running so far. What's your assessment been?
Well, I think the assessment is, in the first place, all Formula One cars are extremely reliable. I think we were the only one causing a red flag at the start of yesterday's session. But other than that, it went through. I mean, the only incident or yellows or virtual safety cars were the ones that were planned anyway by FIA. So I think that is the big takeaway, that teams have all done a very good job to bring reliable cars.
It's a great thing for the paddock, isn't it? As you said, the electronic issues you have they been completely resolved? There are no more fears they'll crop up, certainly for next week for the first race?
Yes. We know pretty much what it was, and it will not happen again.
There was a flurry of excitement when Fernando Alonso, I mean, it's testing day 1, so not a whole lot is going on. Fernando Alonso, of course, stuck at P2 yesterday evening. He is looking good from our side of things. What's his feedback from within the car?
We still get to learn him, to know him, because it feels that we are together for very long since Abu Dhabi. But here it was basically yesterday was the first day where we had a proper test together. So. We still get to know each other, try to understand what he wants from the car, and how we want to evolve the whole collaboration. Also what he wants to hear, how we need to talk to each other. So it's still early days with everything. And that was a little bit also the thing what we yesterday, when we did a bit less laps than we were planned. That there's these things that are hampering you.
He's done a lot of laps though this morning, hasn't he? I know it's only day 2 and we're all getting ahead of ourselves. Can you give us an estimation of where you expect to be in the first 3 races, and is that top of the midfield?
Well, yeah, I think that was always our target, and it's very difficult at this time to really make a prediction because there is, all the tire compounds are here. You have a vast range of fuel ranges that are possible. You have DRS on, DRS off. You have engine mode. So to really know where you are, you will only know when comes the race. So from that point of view, I think it's very important we do our homework now and we see in a week's time.
And of course, it's been a tricky start as well with Lance Stroll being injured, training on his bike. How is he doing? What's the latest, and can we expect to see him next week?
Yeah, he's doing well. We are assessing the situation. We said it is precautionary, and we will have to see day by day how it goes. So, fingers crossed that we have him here next week.
And the plan for running later on today and tomorrow as well, what does that look like?
We will sit together now, actually, and we will know within an hour from now.